Hello friends, welcome to my video tutorial series. In this video, I am discussing about the deletion in B tree, which is one of the topic of the subject design and analysis of algorithm. Before considering the deletion in B tree, I assume that you know the concept of insertion in B tree, as the B tree insertion is a simple topic compared to the deletion. So in this video I am considering the deletion. Before considering deletion, let's understand few fundamental concepts. As we know that when we consider a B tree, the degree of the given tree is denoted by T, which is also known as the branching factor. The degree tells that if the degree of a given tree is T, then the minimum key in any node except the root node could be T minus 1, and the maximum number of keys in a node could be 2T minus 1 including the root node. What I am trying to say that if we consider a B tree and we consider the degree 3 of a given B tree, then the degree tells us that in any node except the root node, have minimum of 2 keys and a maximum of 5 keys. That means in this node, and all the leaf nodes which we are considering could have minimum of 2 keys and maximum of 5 keys. But in the root node we know that the minimum number of keys could be 1 key. If we consider the degree 3, then the maximum number of keys could be 5 keys. In the B tree we also know that all the leaf nodes are at the same level, and the leaf nodes are known as the internal nodes. That is P, the node having CGM, and the node having TX are the internal nodes, and the last level is the leaf nodes. Okay. While considering the deletion in the B tree, we basically consider the 3 cases. The cases are like that. There are 3 cases, that is the case 1, case 2 and case 3. The case 1 assumes that the deletion is from the leaf node. The case 2 assumes that the deletion is from the internal node. What I am trying to say is that if we are deleting any key from the leaf node, then the case 1 is applied, and we are deleting any key from the internal node, that is from CGM, that is we are deleting CGM or TX or PE, then it is the deletion from the internal node and case 2 will be applied. The case 3 which we consider is not for deletion, that is with the help of case 3 we are not deleting any key from it, but it solves the problem of having minimum number of keys in a node, having minimum number of keys in a node. I will explain these cases with the help of example, and then I will tell you how it is working. Okay, and the procedure will be explained with the help of example only. For example, in this figure, if I have to delete key L, for example, if I have to delete L from the above figure, then how the procedure works? The procedure works like that. When we are deleting any key, we start from the root node. Root node could be have minimum of 1 key and maximum of 5 keys if we are considering a degree 3. Okay, in this figure the degree we are considering is 3, that is a node other than the root node could have minimum of 2 keys and maximum of 5 keys. The procedure starts like that: we are moving that path where the L is having, where we are having L, and when we are moving any node in that path, then first we are raising the question. First we are raising the question if that node is having minimum keys. If that particular node in the path except the root node have minimum number of keys, then we cannot proceed further. We have to solve the problem of this particular problem of minimum number of keys. How it is working? First we are seeing with a simple example, then we are considering to the next example. Okay, for example, in this figure we are going to delete L, then we are starting from the root node. We see the root is having a minimum number of keys, it's okay. Then we are seeing that L is smaller than P, hence we move to the left child of P. When we move to the left child of P, then we raise the question here: is this node having a minimum number of keys, that is T minus 1 keys? Here the value of T is 3 and minimum number of keys should be 2, but the node is having 3 keys. It means this node is not having the minimum number of keys. Hence we can proceed further to the child of this particular node. Here, in which child we are moving? We are checking L. We are comparing L with M, and we are seeing that L is smaller than M. Then we are comparing L with G. As we are deleting L, we compare it with G, and L is greater than G. Hence, we are moving in between child here. And after reaching here, we are again raising a question: is this particular node JKL is having minimum number of keys or not? The answer here is also no, as this node is having 1 key more than minimum. Hence, as the deletion is from the leaf node, case 1 applies and we can directly delete it. By case 1, we can directly delete it. And the figure which will be available will be like this: the root will be having P, its left child will be having C, G, M, its right child will be having T and X, C's left child will be AB, then the C right child will be D, E, F, and the right child of G or the left child of M. We have deleted L here, hence the figure is JK, hence the node is having JK. Here we are having NO, here we are having QRS, then UV, and then we are having YZ. Now what I am trying to say is that now if we are deleting the key from the given pair, okay, I am designing this figure, okay, considering this figure only. Now if I have to delete, let's say, K from the figure, if we are deleting K from the given figure in this figure, then we are seeing that as K is the leaf node, we have to always start from the root node, and the same procedure with the same question raising at each level: is the node having minimum number of keys or not? Okay, I have told that case 3 is not for deletion, but it is only for solving the problem of minimum number of keys. It means this is applied when we are having any problem in this particular path, that is we are having the minimum number of keys. How we are working? When we are deleting k, first we are starting from the root could have the minimum number of keys, it's okay. Then we move to this particular node. When we move here, again we are raising the question, is this node having minimum number of keys? As we know that the degree is 3, there is no minimum number of keys, it is having one more key than minimum number of keys. Then we are moving the child of this particular node where k is available. K is available in this particular node jk. Actually DEF is the different child and jk is the different child. It's something overlapping somewhere in the figure. But if we consider here jk, then when we raise here question again, then we see that this node is having minimum number of keys. That is, if we consider the CGM and we consider its left child is AB, its center child is DEF, here is JK, and here is NO, then this node is having minimum number of keys. It means when there are minimum number of keys, then we can directly not delete the key from here. First we have to solve the problem of minimum number of keys, because if we delete key from here, then this node will having only one key. After deletion of k, this node will be having only one key, which is violating the condition of B tree, that the B tree should have minimum of t keys, minimum of 2 keys. That condition is violating here, so we cannot directly delete k from here. We have to first make this particular node in such a way that it should have at least t keys. We are seeing here that this node is having t minus 1 keys. Then we have to work in such a way that this should have at least t keys should be there. For that, case 3 is used. Case 3 is that it is not for deletion. I am saying that it is just for solving the problem of minimum number of keys. I say it like as the problem solving case. As the problem solving case. The problem is of minimum number of keys. The problem is of minimum number of keys, and solving means we are solving it by moving one key here. And for this problem solving, we have to take help of the sibling of this particular node. We have to take the help of sibling of this particular node. How we are solving? Then the case 3, there are basically 3 cases, case A, case B. There are basically 2 cases, sorry, case A and case B. What case A says, if we are deleting a key from a particular node which is having t minus 1 keys. We are deleting a key from a particular node which is having t minus 1 keys. Then consider its sibling which is having at least t keys. Consider the sibling okay, I am telling here, you can see in this page particular. In the case 3, the A point says that if we are deleting a key from a particular node which is having t minus 1 keys, then we see its sibling which is having at least t keys. For example, in this figure I am saying that this is the sub portion of the given figure. We are seeing that this key k is to be deleted from here. It is having t minus 1 keys, and its one sibling, that is DEF, is having at least t keys. Then what we are doing, if that particular sibling is the left sibling, then we are moving its greatest key or the largest key upward in the parent. That is, we are moving F in the parent. Parent means we are considering the parent, that is parent of D, E, F and J, K, that is G. We are moving F in the place of G. We are moving G downward, and then this node is having at least T keys. In the case 3a, we are considering if a node which we are deleting have T minus 1 keys and its sibling having T keys, then we move if the sibling is left child, then we are moving the greatest key upward and that parental key downward in that node which is having problem. Okay, then the figure will become like this. You can say the figure will become like this. P will be the root node, CGM will be here, TX will be here. Okay, now AB will be here, and we are moving F upward, that is F is coming at this place. F is coming at this place. Left child is having DE, right child will be having G, J and K. Here I am having NO, here is QRS, here I am having UV, and here I am having YZ. Okay, that means we have moved F upward in the place of G and G downward to that particular node which is having from where we are deleting. Okay, then the figure will be like this. This is known as the case 3a. Okay, after this you will see that the problem of minimum keys has been solved here. Problem of minimum keys has been solved here. Now we can directly delete K from here using case 1. Okay, we can delete K from here and the figure will become like this. P will be the root node, left child is CFM, right child will be TX, C's left child will be AB, here I am in DE, here I am having G and J, here I am having NO, here I am having QRS, UV and YZ. Okay, now sometimes the problem is that case A of third, case 3's A point is not working. For example, in the figure which we are having here, and I have to delete for example J from the given figure. Delete J from the given figure. As we proceed from root to this particular node, it is having more than minimum keys, then we can proceed to its particular child and we see that this node is having minimum number of keys, so we cannot directly delete J from this figure. Then we have to first solve the problem with this particular node, that is we have to bring one key extra in this node so that we can easily delete J. And for that particular working, for moving a key here, we use the case 3, okay, which is not for solving but it is for problem solving, not for deletion but it is for problem solving. Okay, now what we will do, in case 3a, we are saying we have to see any particular child which is having any particular sibling of that particular node that is having at least T keys, and here we see its left sibling is having T minus 1 keys and right sibling is having T minus 1 keys. Okay, in that case, case 3b is applied. 3b says that if in the node which we are deleting the key having T minus 1 keys and its siblings also have T minus 1 keys, then we merge the problematic node with any one of its sibling, bringing the parental key downward, and then we can delete that particular key from the given figure. Okay, here we are seeing that the problem is in this particular node and its both siblings, that is DE and NO, are having minimum number of keys. Hence we can merge G and J with any one of its sibling and bring that parental key downward. That is, we first apply case 3a to solve the problem of the node having J. and when, sorry, case third B to solve the problem here, and we are merging this particular node, then the figure will be like this. The root will be having P, its left child will be, we will be have C and M. As we are merging these two nodes and bringing F downward, we can do like this, or we can merge these two nodes and bring M downward. Okay, here will be T and X, here will be T and X. C's left child will be AB, C's center child will become D, E, F will be moving downward, G and J, right child will be NO, and T's left child you can make, here you can make, and here you can make, that is QRS, that is UV, and that is YZ. Okay, now we see that the problem of deleting J, here was problem as it is having minimum number of keys, that problem is solved here, and now by directly applying case 1 we can delete J. Then by applying case 1 we can delete J, and the figure will be having P, CM, TX, AB, and J will be deleted from here after applying case 1, and the remaining figure will be same. What we have understand till now, if we see that when we are deleting a key from a B tree, then when we are considering any path, then first we are seeing that if that node is having any problem, that is that node is having minimum number of keys, then first we have to solve the problem of minimum number of keys with the help of case 3, in which we consider the help of sibling. Okay, then when that problem is solved, then after that we can move downward and then we can work. Okay, after this I consider one more example for case 1 only. Let's say if I see this particular figure in the given figure above, and I have to delete let's say Y from this figure. Let's say I have to delete Y from this figure. That is, we are saying that if we have to delete Y from this figure, okay, then how we are proceeding? First we are considering the root. We are saying that the minimum number of keys are here possible. Actually in this example I am also explaining one more example of case 1 to understand them the problem more better way. Okay, as we are deleting Y, when we consider this, their minimum keys are okay, then we move to that particular child where we have to proceed, P is right child. When we here raise the question, is this node having the minimum number of keys, then the answer is yes, that this node is having minimum number of keys. It means we cannot proceed further to that child which is having Y, as because this node is having minimum number of keys, then some problem exists here and we have to solve this problem. As we are trying to solve the problem of this particular problem, then problem solving case is case 3, hence case 3 will be first applied. Okay, but case 3 A will be applied or V will be applied, case 3 will be applied or case B will be applied, we have to see it. Okay, trying to make this funda clear to you. Okay, case 1 will be applied or case 1 will be applied or case third A will be applied or case third B will be applied. Here we are seeing that when we are deleting Y, when we move here, the problem exists and it is having minimum number of keys. Okay, then we have to solve this problem with the help of case 3 first, then we can proceed further. Then in case 3 we know that we have to take the help of sibling. Okay, now here if we consider the figure, the case 3, this figure we are considering, this node is having t minus 1 keys, and if we consider its sibling, it is having t keys, 3 keys, and t is 3. Okay, then case third A will be applied if a node is having t minus 1 keys and its sibling is having t keys. Okay, then case third A will be applied, and with the help of case third A, if we work, then case third A says that if it is left sibling, then move its largest key in the parental node and move that parental key to the child which is having the problem and adjust the pointers of the children. Okay, then the figure will be like this. You can see here the figure will be like this when we are considering the case 3A in this particular figure while deleting y. Then the figure will be like this. P will be, the root node will be changed. As M is moved here and P is moved here, then the root will become M. M left child will become C and G. M right child will become PTX. Then its left child will become AB. Then its center child will be DEF. As the pointer adjusted, G's right child will be JKL. M is moved here, P is moved here. It is having two child, one is moved here and P is moved here. Then this child will be moved to the right children. Here P's left child will be NO. Here the child is having QRS, having URS. Here we are having UV. Here I am having YZ. Just try to understand my point. Before deleting any key from any node, if in the path any node is having minimum number of keys, then we have to first solve that problem by bringing one extra key, and for that we are taking the help of sibling. Okay, here what we have done, when we are deleting y, we start from here. We have checked this particular node, it is having minimum number of keys, hence we cannot proceed further, and we have to solve the problem of this particular node. Okay, while solving the problem of this particular node, we use case 3, and then now A will be applied or B will be applied. A will be applied or B will be applied. Then we have seen that its sibling is having more than one key, hence case third A applied, and we first move M upward and P downward, and the figure is like this. Now this problem is solved. Now we move to this particular node where we are going to delete y. As this problem is solved, then we can further move, and when we move to this particular node, then we are seeing that this node is also having minimum number of keys. Then we have to solve this problem further, because we can now directly delete from this particular node, because if we delete y, then it will be having less than 2 keys, that is 1 key, which is violating the B-tree branching factor condition. Okay, then here we see its sibling is also having minimum number of keys. Then case third B will be applied. In third B, what we are doing, we are merging these two nodes and bringing X downward, and in the same step as the deletion is from leaf node, we can directly delete y from it. Then case third B and case 1 is applied, and by applying these particular two cases, the figure is like this: M C G PT. As case third B is applied, then these two nodes are merged and X is bringing downward, that is, it is making U, V, X, Y and Z, and in the same step by case 1 we can delete y because it is deletion from the leaf node, hence case 1 is applied. We know that when we are deleting from the leaf node, then case 1 is applied, hence we can directly it, and the figure will become like this. Its left child will be AB, DEF, JKL. Here I am having NO, QRS, and as it is merged, and y is deleted, hence merged and y is deleted, then the element will be u, v, x, y and z. It means if you consider this particular figure, okay, if you consider this particular figure and we are deleting y, then first case third is applied at the parental node of y, and these m is movable and p is movable. Then in that particular node case third b is applied and case 1 is applied, and the figure is like this. This I have explained only case 1 and case third. Okay, in the next video I will be explaining the case 2 of this particular deletion, which is most important. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any query, please give your query in comment section below this video. If you like my way of teaching, please subscribe to my video for more upcoming videos. Thanks a lot, viewers. Thank you very much.